One of the questions from the inset day on the Wednesday was about sharing PowerPoint on Teams, and I know that I'm going to work on the Thursday with a few groups of people individually, but I thought I would show you how to do this here. I'm in a meeting on Teams and I've found the menu, and there's the share button, and then you need to find the PowerPoint that you want. I've got a few that are already uploaded here, but if you haven't uploaded your PowerPoint already, you can click on Browse. It might be on your computer, it might be in OneDrive, it might already be in a team. One little odd nuance that Ruben Strain managed to find out about was if you put it in class materials, in the class materials folder in any class, for some reason you can't share it directly from here. We don't know why that is. We'll raise it elsewhere, but you just click on the PowerPoint that you want, having found it. And this is a PowerPoint I'm halfway through making, but here it is. Now, there are a couple of different features, and I really strongly recommend that you look at this with other members of your department and or faculty. So here you'll see that it says slide 1 of 12, and then there's an eyeball, and then there's a stop presenting. So as you move through the PowerPoint, actually every single member of your class, student or teacher, is able to move through the PowerPoint at their own pace. Okay. Now the way to drag them all back to where you're looking is by clicking on the eyeball, and that means that they won't any longer see the backwards and forwards button. Okay, and there's also this up in the top, it says private viewing disabled. Participants can't move through your shared presentation on their own. Then you can re-enable it. So a practical use of this might be, for example, you're working through a series of questions together whilst perhaps talking about it, having the ability for students to say, I have a question, can you answer this, miss? But actually you can suddenly drag them all towards, I don't know, the formula or the source material or whatever it is that you want them all to look at that moment. And think about it in terms of it being more literally like it would be in a classroom. So sometimes you allow students to go through something at their own pace, and sometimes you want to draw their attention back to something that you were looking at together. So just to reiterate the practicalities of that, as you go left and right through the presentation, that is what the students see, but they can also at all points go backwards and forwards themselves. If you want them to be looking at what you're looking at, you click on the eyeball and then their arrows disappear. To conclude, it's best to upload the PowerPoint before you start. Clicking the eyeball icon stops students from going through at their own pace, otherwise they can be looking at a different slide to you. And the next video, the third in the frequently asked questions series, shows you how to share other content on your screen.